come on. If we go back and some, even just one of the things that Trump did, any other presidents, they would have been out on their fucking ass. Like, we thought Nixon was the worst thing that could ever fucking happen to our office. I thought George Bush was, but no. Yeah. This motherfucker came and said, let's Trump it all. Like, I mean, like real talk, he really literally just was like, oh, that's what pisses me off about Democrats. They're still in that, you can't do that. And Trump is like, yeah, I can. What you going to do? And he's literally proven that nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, so let me piggyback on that. So it's like, is she right that half the country doesn't even understand the greater good? I mean, they don't even understand just to stay in power?
I think you have to kind of separate out. I think, look, Trump getting within 100 miles of the White House is a failure. It's a failure of people who voted for him. It's a failure of our political system, of our economy, of our media, of our culture. Huge, massive failure. But you have to like look at who voted for Trump. First of all, he never won a majority. 2 times the country came out and said, no, thank you, by votes. But you look, there are these 2 groups of people. I think it is I think we have all learned something. Even a lot of Republicans learned something. It turns out that the base of this party wasn't really excited as much about tax cuts for the rich and deregulation. They were excited for these culture war issues. They wanted someone who antagonized immigrants, antagonized black people, antagonized liberals, antagonized gay people, antagonized trans people. They wanted somebody who would pick fights with the people they don't like. And that's a big group of people. And I think, I think
the perfect description.
Even a lot of Republicans had to kind of, like, there are these like kind of serious seeming Republicans that all went to Harvard, and then all of a sudden they're not pretending to be Trump people. Why? Because they're opportunists, they're cynical, they're narcissists. They want to be successful. They see this as a route to being successful, so they're taking on this Trump persona. But I think there also are millions of people who, like we were just talking about, weren't paying attention that closely. The story of Trump as a business person carried through. If you watch a bunch of Trump rallies over and over and over again, like we did, you see this is a fucking monster. This is a despicable human being who treats people terribly. If you follow it at all closely, you get all of that. But if you just watched snippets on the local news, if you just heard little bits of things on Facebook, you might not know that. You might not totally like him, but you're not deluged with how despicable he is every single day. And if you are frustrated and dissatisfied, you think the whole system's broken, you think nobody cares anymore, you see your community getting worse, you think your country's getting worse, and you say burn it all down, you can get people voting for someone like that. And so, like, these are 2 different groups of people. I think they're both making a terrible mistake and not valuing what they should be valuing, but I don't think you can say it's a majority. We have to worry about this sort of group of Republicans that are willing to support something so awful. But then there's this larger pool of people that we have to say, like, what has made them so dissatisfied and so cynical that they can go along with someone this terrible?